Welcome, everyone. It's wonderful to have you here. Before we get started, would you let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from and the time of day it is for you? I love seeing how this space brings together people from across the globe. A heartfelt thank you as well to all who've subscribed and supported the channel. It helps me know what connects with you, and it helps others discover these calming moments too. And if inspiration strikes, please feel free to leave your ideas for future videos. With that said, let's begin. Chapter 1. Understanding Mycorrhizal Networks in Ecosystems. In the heart of the forest, beneath the rich tapestry of soil, lies a network as intricate as any cityscape. This network, known as mycorrhizal networks, serves as a silent but vital backbone of ecosystems. Mycorrhizal networks are formed by the symbiotic relationship between fungi and plant roots, creating an underground web that connects individual plants and facilitates the exchange of nutrients, water, and even information. Imagine, for a moment, a vast community of trees standing tall above ground, while beneath their roots, a bustling society of fungi works tirelessly to sustain them. The significance of these networks cannot be overstated. They play an essential role in enhancing plant health and resilience, particularly in nutrient-poor soils. Through mycorrhizal connections, plants are able to access phosphorus, nitrogen, and other vital minerals that might otherwise be locked away in the soil, inaccessible to their roots. In return, the fungi receive sugars and carbohydrates produced by the plants during photosynthesis. This mutual exchange creates a harmony that supports not just individual plants, but entire ecosystems. Diving deeper into the fascinating world of mycorrhizal fungi, we discover several types, each with unique characteristics and roles. The most common types are arbuscular mycorrhizal fungi and ectomycorrhizal fungi. Arbuscular mycorrhizal fungi penetrate the root cells of plants, forming structures known as arbuscules, where nutrient exchange occurs. These fungi are particularly adept at enhancing nutrient uptake in grasses and many crop species, making them indispensable for agriculture. On the other hand, ectomycorrhizal fungi envelop the roots in a protective sheath and do not penetrate the root cells. They are often associated with woody plants, particularly trees like oaks, pines, and birches. This type of fungi extends far into the surrounding soil, effectively increasing the root surface area and allowing for greater access to water and nutrients. Imagine the roots of a grand oak, intertwined with this fungal network, reaching out further than the tree itself, drawing life from the soil. The relationship between plants and mycorrhizal fungi can be likened to a well-orchestrated symphony, where each player contributes to a greater sound. In this relationship, both partners thrive. Plants benefit from enhanced nutrient uptake and increased drought resistance, while fungi gain a steady supply of food. This mutualism is not just beneficial, it is essential for the survival of many species. Some studies suggest that plants connected to mycorrhizal networks can share resources with neighboring plants, even those of different species. This sharing can be crucial in times of stress, such as drought or disease. As we reflect on the historical perspectives of mycorrhizal research, we find a fascinating journey of discovery. The awareness of the relationship between fungi and plant roots dates back centuries, yet it was not until the late 19th century that scientists began to unravel the complexities of this connection. One pioneering figure in mycorrhizal research was German botanist Anton de Bary, who first described the symbiotic nature of these interactions. His work laid the foundation for understanding how crucial these networks are to plant health. In the decades that followed, researchers continued to explore the myriad ways in which mycorrhizal fungi impact ecosystems. They uncovered the remarkable ability of these fungi to facilitate communication among plants, often referred to as the wood wide web. Through this network, plants can send distress signals about pests or drought, prompting neighboring plants to bolster their defenses. Imagine a whisper traveling through the soil, alerting a nearby tree to prepare for an approaching storm. As we delve further into the intricacies of mycorrhizal networks, we encounter the concept of fungal diversity. The richness of fungal species within these networks is astounding, with hundreds of species coexisting in a single forest. Each species contributes to the overall health and stability of the ecosystem. In this diversity, we find resilience, as different fungi can respond to varying environmental conditions, ensuring that the network remains robust, even in the face of change. One of the remarkable aspects of mycorrhizal networks is their role in carbon cycling. As plants photosynthesize, they absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and convert it into organic matter. A significant portion of this carbon is funneled into the soil through the roots and into the hands of fungi. Some estimates suggest that up to a third of the carbon fixed by plants can be transferred to mycorrhizal fungi. This process not only enriches the soil, but also plays a crucial role in mitigating climate change by sequestering carbon underground. As we ponder the importance of these networks, we must also recognize the threats they face. Human activities such as deforestation, land development, and the overuse of fertilizers can disrupt these delicate systems. The integrity of mycorrhizal networks is compromised, leading to diminished plant health and biodiversity. The loss of these vital connections can have cascading effects on entire ecosystems, altering species compositions and diminishing resilience to environmental stressors. In contemplating the future of our ecosystems, we are reminded of the wisdom of ecologist Peter Wohlleben, who said, "The forest is much more than a collection of trees, it is a community." Mycorrhizal networks are the unseen threads that weave this community together, fostering cooperation, resilience, and life itself. As stewards of the earth, it is our responsibility to protect these vital connections, nurturing the environments that sustain us. As we immerse ourselves in the wonders of mycorrhizal networks, we can appreciate the intricate relationships that sustain life beneath our feet. The next time you walk through a forest or garden, consider the vibrant world thriving just out of sight, a world that connects trees, plants, and fungi in an extraordinary web of life. The whispers of the earth remind us that we are all part of a greater whole, intertwined in ways we are only beginning to understand. The interactions within mycorrhizal networks extend far beyond nutrient exchange. They embody a complex web of communication and support among plant communities. One of the more enchanting aspects of this underground society is the ability of certain plants to signal their needs to mycorrhizal fungi, which in turn can respond in kind. Imagine a sunflower, standing tall and radiant, sending out subtle chemical signals through its roots when it requires more phosphorus. The fungi, in their wisdom, detect this need and increase their efforts to gather the necessary nutrients from the soil, showcasing a remarkable responsiveness that highlights the depth of their relationship. But how do these fungi know what the plants require? Research reveals that plants can release specific compounds into the soil, effectively sending out a call for help. This phenomenon is often referred to as root signaling. The fungi, equipped with highly developed senses, can interpret these signals and adjust their growth patterns accordingly. It is an exquisite dance of give and take, a silent agreement that underscores the interconnectedness of life. The benefits of these relationships extend to broader ecological health as well. Mycorrhizal networks serve as conduits for not just nutrients and water, but also for genetic material. Through these channels, plants can exchange beneficial traits, enhancing their adaptability to changing environments. This genetic exchange has profound implications for our understanding of evolution and plant resilience. One might ponder, how many species have thrived because of the connections facilitated by mycorrhizal fungi? The legacy of mycorrhizal research is rich, with many scientists dedicating their lives to uncovering the mysteries of these networks. Among them, Dr. Suzanne Simard, a renowned forest ecologist, has made significant contributions to our understanding of plant communication through mycorrhizal networks. Her groundbreaking studies revealed that trees in a forest do not merely compete with one another, they cooperate, sharing resources and even warning each other of impending threats. Trees are social beings, she eloquently stated, inviting us to reconsider our perceptions of forest dynamics. This cooperative behavior is not limited to simple nutrient sharing. In times of distress, such as drought or pest outbreaks, trees can send signals through their mycorrhizal connections, prompting their neighbors to prepare defenses or conserve water. What an astonishing idea! A community of trees, bound together by unseen threads, standing shoulder to shoulder in the face of adversity. As we explore these networks, we must also consider their temporal aspects. Mycorrhizal fungi are not merely transient partners. They can live for decades or even centuries, often outlasting the plants they serve. This longevity allows them to build extensive networks over time, creating a reservoir of knowledge and resilience within the soil. The fungi act as guardians of the ecosystem's memory, storing and transferring information that can help future generations of plants thrive. Furthermore, the impact of mycorrhizal networks on soil health cannot be overstated. These fungi contribute to soil structure, improving its aeration and water-holding capacity. The hyphae, or filaments, of fungi weave through the soil like delicate threads, binding particles together and creating a more stable environment for roots to establish. Picture a sponge, absorbing water and nutrients, ready to release them when the plant needs them most. This essential role in maintaining soil health emphasizes the importance of protecting mycorrhizal networks from disturbances. In our quest to understand these fungal networks, we must also acknowledge the challenges posed by climate change. As temperatures rise and weather patterns shift, the delicate balance of these ecosystems is put at risk. Mycorrhizal fungi are sensitive to changes in moisture levels and soil temperature, and their ability to form connections may be compromised. This raises pressing questions. How might these shifts affect plant health and biodiversity? What can be done to safeguard these vital connections in the face of an uncertain future? In this context, regenerative practices in agriculture and land management emerge as crucial strategies. By promoting practices that enhance mycorrhizal activity, such as reduced tillage, organic amendments, and diverse crop rotations, we can foster healthier ecosystems that are more resilient to change. The wisdom of indigenous practices reminds us of the deep-rooted knowledge surrounding land stewardship, emphasizing a holistic approach to ecosystem management. As we reflect on the profound interconnectedness of all life, we are reminded of the words of mycologist Paul Stamets, "Mycelium is nature's internet." This metaphor encapsulates the essence of mycorrhizal networks, illustrating how fungi serve as vital communicators within ecosystems, facilitating not only the exchange of resources, but also the sharing of information vital for survival. So the next time you wander through a lush forest, take a moment to consider the unseen world beneath your feet. The intricate mycorrhizal networks pulsate with life, bridging the gaps between species, nourishing the soil, and fostering resilience in the face of adversity. This hidden universe thrives on cooperation, reminding us that life, in all its forms, is interconnected in ways we are only beginning to fathom. How can we, as caretakers of this planet, honor and protect these networks that sustain us all? Chapter 2. How mycorrhizal networks facilitate nutrient exchange. The relationship between plants and fungi is a marvel of nature, a story told in the language of nutrient exchange. At the heart of this relationship is the intricate mechanism by which mycorrhizal networks facilitate the transfer of essential nutrients. Picture this. A plant's roots extend deep into the earth, their delicate fibers intertwining with the filaments of fungi. This union sets the stage for a dynamic exchange, where the fungal networks serve not only as conduits for nutrients, but as a lifeline for plant health. The mechanisms of nutrient transfer occur through a process known as mycorrhizal symbiosis. When fungi colonize the roots of a plant, they form structures called arbuscules, which act like tiny bridges between the plant and the fungal network. These arbuscules increase the surface area for nutrient absorption, allowing the plant to access phosphorus and nitrogen more efficiently. As the fungi draw in these essential elements from the soil, they transport them to the roots, where they are made available for the plant's use. In this way, the fungi serve as an extension of the plant's root system, reaching into the soil where the plant cannot. Phosphorus, often considered the lifeblood of plant growth, is particularly important. It plays a critical role in energy transfer, photosynthesis, and the synthesis of nucleic acids. In many soils, phosphorus is bound in forms that plants cannot readily absorb. Here, mycorrhizal fungi shine, breaking down these complex forms and liberating the phosphorus for plant uptake. Imagine the fungal hyphae, with their delicate strands weaving through the soil, transforming what was once an inaccessible resource into a form that nourishes life. Nitrogen, another vital nutrient, follows a similar path. While plants can absorb nitrogen in its inorganic forms, they often struggle to access it from organic matter in the soil. Mycorrhizal fungi, however, have the ability to decompose organic materials, breaking down proteins and other nitrogen-containing compounds into simpler forms that plants can utilize. This ability to tap into the nitrogen cycle allows plants to flourish in conditions where nitrogen might otherwise be scarce. The impact of mycorrhizal networks on plant growth and health cannot be overstated. Plants that engage in this symbiotic relationship tend to exhibit enhanced growth rates, improved drought resistance, and greater resilience against pathogens. The nutrients shared through these networks not only sustain the individual plant, but can also enhance the overall vigor of the ecosystem. Consider the towering trees of a temperate forest. Their roots, intertwined with vast networks of mycorrhizal fungi, create a communal system of support. As one tree flourishes, it shares its bounty with neighboring plants, fostering a community that thrives through cooperation rather than competition. Case studies from diverse ecosystems illustrate the profound effects of mycorrhizal networks on nutrient exchange. In arid regions, where water and nutrients are at a premium, researchers have observed that plants with mycorrhizal associations often outcompete those without. These plants can tap into the hidden reserves of nutrients, drawing upon the vast web of fungal connections that stretch through the soil. In a temperate grassland, scientists have documented how mycorrhizal fungi can enhance the nutrient uptake of grasses, leading to healthier and more resilient plant communities. These grasslands, often characterized by nutrient-poor soils, rely heavily on the intricate relationships formed between plants and fungi. The fungi not only provide essential nutrients, but also help retain moisture in the soil, creating a supportive environment for growth. In the lush rainforests of the tropics, mycorrhizal networks play an equally vital role. Here, the diversity of plant life is matched by an astonishing variety of fungi. Research has shown that the complex interactions within these networks can help sustain the health of the forest, allowing trees to share nutrients and support one another during periods of stress, such as drought. Imagine a scene where the towering canopy sways gently in the breeze while, below, a hidden world of fungi works tirelessly to maintain the balance of life. One remarkable figure in this field, Dr. Suzanne Simard, has illuminated the benefits of mycorrhizal networks through her research in temperate forests. She proposed that trees can communicate and share resources through these fungal networks, a concept that has transformed our understanding of forest ecosystems. As she eloquently stated, "The trees are not solitary beings. They are interconnected through a vast network of life." This interconnectedness exemplifies the essence of cooperation that weaves through the natural world. As we imagine these vibrant ecosystems, where nutrient exchange flows like a hidden river beneath the surface, we cannot help but appreciate the subtle yet profound ways in which mycorrhizal networks shape the landscape of life. They remind us that nature thrives on synergy, where the health of one contributes to the vitality of many. The mechanisms of nutrient transfer between plants and fungi are a testament to the beauty of mutualism in nature. With every exchange, a story unfolds beneath our feet, telling of life that nourishes life, of connections that bind the Earth's inhabitants in a shared journey toward growth and resilience. As we explore these intricate relationships further, we will uncover the myriad ways in which mycorrhizal networks not only sustain individual plants, but also enrich the fabric of entire ecosystems. The intricate relationship between mycorrhizal fungi and plants extends beyond mere nutrient exchange. It is a complex web of interactions that shapes the entire ecosystem. As we continue to explore these fascinating mechanisms, we find that the transfer of nutrients is not a one-way street. In fact, it is a vibrant dialogue between two life forms, each contributing to the other's survival and thriving. One of the most significant aspects of this interaction is the role of mycorrhizae in phosphate uptake. Phosphorus, essential for energy transfer and photosynthesis, often exists in forms that are not easily accessible to plants. Mycorrhizal fungi have adapted to this challenge, developing specialized enzymes that can break down these complex phosphorus compounds in the soil. Imagine the fungi as skilled artisans, crafting pathways to release bound phosphorus, transforming it into a form that plants can absorb. This process is crucial in nutrient-poor soils, where the competition for resources is intense. Moreover, the fungi's expansive hyphal networks allow them to reach further into the soil than plant roots can. This extension not only increases the surface area for absorption, but also allows the fungi to tap into areas of the soil that may be rich in phosphorus, yet untouched by plant roots. Through this cooperative strategy, plants can access vital nutrients that would otherwise remain locked away, waiting for the right keys to unlock them. This partnership exemplifies nature's ingenuity in overcoming challenges. Nitrogen, another cornerstone of plant health, is equally influenced by mycorrhizal networks. These networks enable plants to access not just inorganic nitrogen, but also organic forms, significantly enhancing their nitrogen uptake capacity. The ability of mycorrhizal fungi to decompose organic matter is especially important in ecosystems where nitrogen is limited. Think of the fungi as nature's recyclers, breaking down complex organic materials into simpler forms that can be easily absorbed by plants. This process not only nourishes the plants but also enriches the soil, creating a cycle of growth and renewal. The effects of mycorrhizal networks on plant growth and health are profound. Plants with established mycorrhizal associations tend to exhibit enhanced growth rates, increased resilience to drought, and improved resistance to diseases. These benefits arise from the nutrient-sharing capabilities of the networks, which can boost the overall vigor of the ecosystem. Picture a meadow in full bloom, where flowers and grasses flourish, nurtured by the unseen mycorrhizal fungi that connect them beneath the soil. Each plant contributes to the health of its neighbors, weaving a rich tapestry of life that thrives through mutual support. In the study of ecosystems, case studies provide illuminating insights into the power of mycorrhizal networks. In desert environments, for instance, plants that form symbiotic relationships with mycorrhizal fungi often demonstrate a remarkable ability to survive harsh conditions. These plants tap into the vast networks of fungi, drawing on hidden reserves of nutrients and moisture, which allows them to flourish where others might fail. Imagine a solitary plant standing resilient against a backdrop of parched earth, its roots connected to a network that sustains it against the odds. In temperate grasslands, research shows that plants with mycorrhizal associations thrive even in nutrient-deficient soils. The fungi enhance nutrient uptake, leading to healthier plant communities that can withstand environmental stresses. This relationship creates a feedback loop where healthier plants contribute organic matter back to the soil, nourishing the fungi in return. It is a beautiful example of how life sustains life, with each participant playing an essential role in the ecosystem's health. The lush rainforests of the tropics offer yet another compelling narrative. Here, the diversity of flora is matched only by that of fungi. Studies reveal that trees in these forests rely heavily on mycorrhizal networks for nutrient exchange, particularly during periods of stress, such as drought. The interconnectedness of trees through fungal networks allows them to share resources, ensuring that even those under duress can access the nutrients needed for survival. Picture the towering trees standing like guardians of the forest, their roots intertwined with those of their neighbors, creating a living support system that thrives amid adversity. Dr. Simard's groundbreaking work has opened our eyes to these remarkable behaviors within ecosystems. Through her research, she has highlighted how trees can communicate through the mycorrhizal networks, sharing not just nutrients, but also information about environmental changes and threats. The ability of trees to support one another through these networks challenges the traditional view of plant competition. Instead, it emphasizes a cooperative spirit that prevails in the natural world. This intricate web of mycorrhizal connections beckons us to reconsider our understanding of life on Earth. What if we viewed ecosystems not as isolated entities, but as interconnected communities, where every thread contributes to the whole? Mycorrhizal networks serve as a powerful reminder that cooperation is a fundamental principle of life. They connect plants, enriching the soil and fostering biodiversity, demonstrating that the health of one is intricately linked to the health of many. As we immerse ourselves in this exploration of nutrient exchange, we begin to see that beneath the surface, there is a vibrant world of interaction that is both soothing and awe-inspiring. The silent yet powerful exchanges occurring within mycorrhizal networks invite us to reflect on the delicate balance of life. Each nutrient transferred is a testament to the resilience of nature, where growth is nurtured through collaboration and interconnectedness. In this nurturing environment where fungi and plants work hand in hand, we witness the beauty of life's complexities unfold. Each mycorrhizal connection tells a story of survival, of resilience, and of the profound relationships that shape our world. As we continue to unveil the layers of these networks, we uncover the secrets of life that lie just beneath our feet, waiting to be appreciated and understood. Chapter 3. Enhancing Plant Communication Through Fungal Networks. In the vast, intricate world of mycorrhizal networks, an astonishing layer of communication unfolds beneath our feet. This hidden realm is not merely a conduit for nutrient exchange, it is a dynamic system of signaling that enhances the survival of plants in their ever-changing environment. Mycorrhizal fungi, with their delicate threads intertwining with plant roots, form a communication network that allows these green beings to share vital information. Imagine, if you will, a forest where trees stand tall, their branches swaying gently in the breeze. Beneath the surface, however, an unseen dialogue occurs. The mycorrhizal networks act as conduits for plant signaling, transmitting chemical messages that can alert neighboring plants to potential dangers. This process is akin to a subtle whisper traveling through the roots, a vital signal that can mean the difference between life and death. When a plant experiences stress, whether from drought, nutrient deficiency, or pest attacks, it releases specific chemicals into the soil. These signals can traverse the mycorrhizal network, reaching neighboring plants that have not yet been directly affected. In this way, a tree distressed by a drought can inform others of its plight, prompting them to conserve water and prepare for similar conditions. It is a remarkable example of resilience and cooperation in nature. The concept of plant signaling through fungal networks is not merely hypothetical. Researchers have documented instances where plants communicate about pest threats. For example, when a plant is under attack by aphids, it can send out distress signals through the mycorrhizal network. Neighboring plants can then preemptively activate their own defense mechanisms, producing chemicals that deter pests before they arrive. This phenomenon reveals a hidden layer of cooperation among plants that is crucial for their collective survival. Consider the words of the renowned botanist Peter Wohlleben, who stated, "Trees can communicate with each other and even support each other. They are far more social than we ever thought." This statement encapsulates the essence of plant social networks facilitated by fungi. These networks allow for a sophisticated exchange of information and resources, creating a community that thrives on mutual support. As we observe these interactions, one may wonder how plants recognize and respond to the messages conveyed through the fungal networks. The answer lies in the biochemical processes that underpin plant communication. Plants possess receptors that can detect specific chemical signals. Once a signal is received, it can trigger a cascade of responses within the plant, including the activation of defense genes or alterations in metabolic pathways. This ability to respond to environmental cues through communication not only enhances individual plant resilience, but also fortifies the entire community. In addition to stress responses, mycorrhizal networks foster cooperative behaviors among neighboring plants. They share resources such as water and nutrients, creating an environment where weaker or younger plants can thrive alongside their more established counterparts. This collaboration is essential in ecosystems where competition for resources can be fierce. Imagine a young sapling sheltered by a towering oak. The oak, with its extensive root system, connects to the mycorrhizal network, allowing it to share water and nutrients with the sapling. In return, the sapling contributes sugars produced during photosynthesis, enriching the network further. This reciprocal relationship exemplifies the cooperative spirit of plant communities, showcasing an innate understanding of interdependence. These plant social networks extend beyond simple nutrient sharing. They also include a complex web of interactions that can influence the overall health and diversity of an ecosystem. When diverse plant species are interconnected through mycorrhizal fungi, they can better withstand environmental stressors. This interconnectedness fosters resilience, enabling entire communities to thrive even amidst adversity. The existence of these networks emphasizes the importance of biodiversity. A diverse array of plants can create a more robust mycorrhizal network, enhancing communication and cooperation. The greater the variety of species, the more resilient the ecosystem becomes. It is a reminder of the delicate balance within nature, where each species plays a unique role in the tapestry of life. As we delve deeper into the world of plant communication, we can find inspiration in the research conducted by scientists who study these remarkable phenomena. Notable figures like Suzanne Simard have pioneered our understanding of forest ecology and the interconnectedness of plant life. Her work has illuminated the profound ways in which trees and plants support one another through mycorrhizal networks, challenging traditional views of competition in nature. Simard's research has shown that trees can share not only nutrients, but also information about threats and environmental changes. This knowledge reshapes our understanding of forests as communities rather than mere collections of individual organisms. As she eloquently stated, the forest is a community where trees are connected to one another, and they are able to cooperate, share, and even warn each other. In contemplating these intricate relationships, one might ask how we can apply this understanding to our own interactions with nature. As we learn about the cooperative strategies employed by plants, we see parallels in our own lives. Just as plants communicate and share resources to thrive, we too can foster connections and support one another in our communities. The emerging knowledge surrounding plant communication through fungal networks invites us to embrace a holistic view of ecosystems. It beckons us to recognize the value of cooperation over competition, not only among plants but also within our societies. Nature teaches us the importance of interdependence, urging us to nurture our relationships and support one another. In this exploration of plant communication, we are reminded of the profound intelligence that exists within the natural world. The delicate threads of mycorrhizal networks weave a story of resilience, cooperation, and shared survival, illustrating how even the most humble of organisms can teach us invaluable lessons about connection and community. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of these networks, we stand on the brink of a deeper understanding of the ecological relationships that sustain life on Earth. Each new discovery opens a window into the complex interactions that shape our world, urging us to listen closely to the whispers of the soil beneath our feet. The dialogue among plants, facilitated by their fungal allies, is a testament to the power of cooperation in the face of adversity. In this symphony of life, the melodies of mycorrhizal networks resonate through the forest, echoing the interconnectedness of all living beings. Each plant, each fungus, plays a vital role in this intricate composition, reminding us that our existence is intertwined with the world around us. In the realm of mycorrhizal networks, the concept of plant social networks emerges as a fascinating extension of the complex interactions between plants and fungi. These networks are not static, they are dynamic, shifting with the seasons and responding to the needs of the plants involved. Picture a bustling marketplace, where ideas and resources ebb and flow, creating a continuous exchange that benefits all participants. In this underground world, plants can send and receive messages through the mycelial threads woven by fungi, creating a vibrant community that thrives on cooperation. These interactions are particularly evident in how plants communicate stress signals. When faced with threats such as drought or pest infestations, plants utilize their mycorrhizal connections to broadcast their distress. For instance, a study observed that when one plant in a network was attacked by caterpillars, it released volatile organic compounds that traveled through the mycorrhizal network, alerting neighboring plants. These plants, in turn, primed their defenses, producing protective compounds before the pests could reach them. This proactive response exemplifies the remarkable foresight embedded within plant communication. Imagine standing in a lush meadow, surrounded by wildflowers and grasses. Though each plant appears to stand alone, they are intricately linked by mycorrhizal fungi, sharing information and resources in a seamless web of support. This cooperative behavior extends beyond immediate threats. It fosters a sense of community that enhances the resilience of the entire ecosystem. The ability of plants to cooperate through these networks can also be seen in their resource-sharing behaviors. Research reveals that when one plant is deprived of a particular resource, such as nitrogen, it can receive support from its neighbors via the mycorrhizal network. This sharing is not random. Rather, it appears that plants can choose to aid their neighbors when they are in need, suggesting an advanced level of social interaction. Consider the words of ecologist David H. Johnson, who noted, "In nature, cooperation is often more advantageous than competition." This principle rings true within plant communities, where the flourishing of one species can directly benefit others. In a diverse ecosystem, the interconnectedness provided by mycorrhizal networks allows for mutual support, creating a collective strength that individual plants could not achieve alone. As we further explore the idea of plant social networks, we encounter the concept of kin recognition. Plants can distinguish between their own kin and unrelated individuals, often preferentially directing resources to their relatives. This behavior enhances the survival of shared genetic lines, reinforcing the notion that familial ties extend beyond the realm of animals to the plant kingdom as well. Imagine the compassion inherent in this behavior, where a plant recognizes its offspring and chooses to share vital nutrients to ensure their growth. The implications of these discoveries are profound. They challenge traditional views of plant behavior as solely competitive and self-serving. Instead, they reveal a complex social structure where cooperation and altruism play vital roles. This understanding invites us to reconsider how we interact with our environment, fostering a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of all life forms. Moreover, the resilience cultivated through these networks extends to the entire ecosystem. When diverse plant species coexist and communicate through mycorrhizal fungi, they create a robust network capable of withstanding environmental changes. For example, during periods of drought, a healthier and more diverse plant community can better retain moisture and withstand stress, demonstrating the importance of biodiversity in promoting resilience. In reflecting on these intricate relationships, one might ponder how we can apply these lessons to our own lives. Just as plants thrive through cooperation and support, we too can cultivate a sense of community in our interactions with one another. By recognizing the value of collaboration over isolation, we can foster environments where everyone can flourish. The exploration of plant social networks facilitated by mycorrhizal fungi reveals a world that is not only interconnected, but also imbued with intelligence and adaptability. This understanding beckons us to recognize the profound lessons nature has to offer. As we stand amidst the flora, we can find solace in the knowledge that beneath the surface lies a vibrant community, working together in harmony to navigate the challenges of existence. This intricate web of communication and cooperation invites us to listen. What stories does the forest tell through its whispering leaves and rustling roots? As we uncover the mysteries of these mycorrhizal networks, we are reminded that every organism plays a role in the greater narrative of life. The ongoing dialogue between plants and fungi is a testament to the power of connection, urging us to reflect on how interconnected we are in our own lives. As we journey through this enchanting landscape, the lessons imparted by the mycorrhizal networks resonate deeply. They remind us that, like the tree standing tall above, we too can reach out to one another, sharing resources, knowledge, and support. The rhythm of life, whether in the forest or among our communities, is a dance of cooperation and mutual aid, where resilience is built through the bonds we forge. In this exploration, we find a call to action, a reminder to nurture our relationships and foster networks of support. As we cultivate our gardens or care for the world around us, let us carry forth the wisdom of the mycorrhizal networks, recognizing the strength that lies in unity and the beauty inherent in our shared existence. Through the lens of nature, we are invited to weave a more compassionate narrative, one where every connection counts and every voice is heard. In the embrace of the natural world, the lessons of mycorrhizal networks encourage us to create spaces where life can thrive, not just in isolation, but in a vibrant chorus of interconnectedness. As we move forward, let us celebrate the intricate web of life that surrounds us, honoring the silent conversations that enrich our understanding of the world and our place within it. Chapter 4. Mycorrhizal Networks and Biodiversity Promotion. In the hidden depths of the earth, mycorrhizal networks weave their magic, forming a symbiotic relationship with a diverse array of plant species. These networks are not merely conduits for nutrient exchange. They are foundational to promoting plant diversity within ecosystems. Picture a lush forest, where sunlight dances through the leaves and the air is alive with the sounds of life. Beneath this vibrant canopy lies a bustling community of mycorrhizal fungi, intricately connected to the roots of various plants. This connection serves as a lifeline, fostering a rich tapestry of life that thrives on mutual support and cooperation. Mycorrhizal networks create a nurturing environment that allows different plant species to coexist and flourish. Diverse plant communities benefit from these networks, as the fungi can connect multiple species, facilitating the exchange of nutrients and water. Imagine a scenario where a tree shares essential nutrients with a struggling herbaceous plant nearby, enabling it to grow stronger and more resilient. This exchange not only aids individual plants but enriches the entire ecosystem, promoting stability and diversity. The health of the soil is intricately tied to these mycorrhizal networks. As fungi colonize the soil, they enhance its structure, improving aeration and water retention. Healthy soil, alive with microbial activity, serves as a sanctuary for plants to thrive. It supports a myriad of organisms, from earthworms to beneficial bacteria, all contributing to a vibrant ecosystem. The presence of mycorrhizal fungi increases habitat complexity, creating microenvironments that cater to the needs of various plant species. This complexity encourages a greater variety of life, as different plants adapt to the subtle variations in their surroundings. Interactions between mycorrhizae and plant species are a fascinating aspect of these networks. Different plants have evolved unique strategies for engaging with mycorrhizal fungi. Some plants, such as wildflowers, form mutualistic relationships with fungi that enhance their nutrient uptake, while others, like certain grasses, may engage in a more competitive interaction. This diversity of relationships fosters a dynamic ecosystem where each species plays a role. Through these interactions, plants can share resources, outcompete invasive species, and enhance their resilience to environmental stressors. Consider the resilience of ecosystems that are interconnected through mycorrhizal networks. These networks act as a buffer against disturbances, such as droughts or pest outbreaks. When one species suffers, the others may be able to compensate, sharing nutrients and bolstering each other's defenses. This interdependence cultivates a sense of stability within the ecosystem, allowing it to withstand challenges that might otherwise devastate a more isolated or homogeneous community. Notably, the work of pioneering ecologists has shed light on the significance of these networks. One such vision, expressed by renowned mycologist Suzanne Simard, illuminates the profound connections between trees and their fungal allies. She posited that the forest is a community, and mycorrhizal networks knit together the roots of trees, allowing them to exchange nutrients and information. This realization emphasizes the importance of collaboration in promoting biodiversity. As we explore the interactions between mycorrhizae and various plant species, it becomes clear that these relationships are not one-size-fits-all. Different plant families, from the towering oaks to the delicate ferns, engage with specific fungi that best suit their needs. This specificity enhances the biodiversity of the ecosystem as unique partnerships flourish. Imagine a vibrant meadow where diverse flowers bloom, each supported by a unique fungal partner, together creating a symphony of colors and life. The intricate interplay between mycorrhizal networks and plant diversity also contributes significantly to ecosystem resilience and stability. In a world facing rapid environmental changes, ecosystems with high biodiversity are often better equipped to adapt. The more diverse the plant community, the greater the likelihood that some species will thrive under shifting conditions, whether due to climate change, disease, or other disturbances. Mycorrhizal networks enhance this resilience by ensuring that plants can share resources and communicate effectively, creating a robust support system that can weather life's uncertainties. When we think about the future of our ecosystems, we must consider the implications of mycorrhizal networks. How can we protect these vital connections that underpin biodiversity? As we reflect on this question, we can begin to understand the importance of fostering healthy soils and promoting diverse plant communities. The actions we take today will shape the landscapes of tomorrow, ensuring that these incredible networks continue to thrive and support the myriad of life that depends on them. Envision the myriad ways plants use their connections with fungi to communicate and support one another. Within these networks, plants can warn each other of impending threats, share resources during times of stress, and even promote the growth of neighboring species. This profound interconnection reshapes our understanding of plant life, illustrating that they are not solitary beings, but rather part of a larger, interconnected web. The implications of these mycorrhizal networks extend beyond the forest floor. They influence agricultural practices as well. Farmers and land managers are increasingly acknowledging the role of mycorrhizal fungi in promoting soil health and plant productivity. By fostering these networks, we can enhance crop resilience and reduce the need for chemical fertilizers, creating a more sustainable approach to agriculture. As we immerse ourselves in the world of mycorrhizal networks, we discover a realm of possibilities. The stories of cooperation and connection unfold beneath our feet, revealing a hidden world rich with life and diversity. Understanding these networks empowers us to appreciate the delicate balance of ecosystems and the vital role that every organism plays within it. The journey through the subterranean realm of mycorrhizal networks invites us to contemplate the profound interdependencies that exist in nature. It is a gentle reminder that every living being, from the smallest fungi to the tallest tree, contributes to the greater whole. As we acknowledge this interconnectedness, we begin to see the importance of preserving these relationships for the health of our planet. In the quiet moments spent in nature, we can imagine the bustling life that thrives beneath the surface. A world where mycorrhizal fungi tirelessly work to connect and sustain a diverse array of plant life. It is a testament to the power of cooperation and the beauty of interdependence, underscoring the idea that we are all part of a greater ecosystem, intricately woven together in the fabric of life. As we delve further into the realm of mycorrhizal networks, we find that their influence on plant diversity extends beyond mere nutrient exchange. These networks play a pivotal role in the establishment and maintenance of complex habitats. Imagine a wildflower meadow, vibrant with colors and life, where each bloom represents a unique interaction with the mycorrhizal fungi beneath. Each plant species, from the tallest sunflower to the smallest clover, forms a distinct relationship with its fungal partner, tailored to its individual needs. This specialization fosters a rich biodiversity, which in turn strengthens the ecosystem. The effects of mycorrhizal networks on soil health are profound. As these fungi colonize the soil, they contribute to the formation of soil aggregates, which improve soil structure and aeration. Healthy soil becomes a sanctuary for a myriad of organisms, creating a thriving community of life. Envision soil brimming with earthworms, insects, and beneficial bacteria, all working together to break down organic matter and recycle nutrients. Mycorrhizal networks enhance this process, promoting a vibrant soil microbiome that supports plant growth and resilience. Interactions between mycorrhizae and different plant species reveal a fascinating spectrum of relationships. Some plants choose to rely heavily on their fungal partners, forming strong mutualistic connections that enhance nutrient uptake. Others may engage in a more opportunistic manner, seeking assistance only when conditions are less favorable. This diversity in interactions allows ecosystems to remain dynamic and adaptable. Picture a forest in spring, where the underbrush flourishes, each plant species harmonizing with its fungal allies, exchanging nutrients and creating a microcosm of life. One remarkable aspect of these networks is their ability to foster cooperation among plants of different species. In times of stress, such as during a drought, plants connected through mycorrhizal networks can share water and nutrients, helping the entire community to endure. This cooperative behavior raises an intriguing question. How might the resilience of entire ecosystems hinge on these networks? When plants support each other, the balance of the ecosystem is maintained, allowing it to thrive in the face of challenges. Moreover, the presence of mycorrhizal networks contributes significantly to the stability of ecosystems. They act as a buffer against environmental disturbances, such as pest outbreaks or climatic shifts. When one species suffers, the interconnected web of mycorrhiza allows other plants to compensate, sharing resources and bolstering resilience. Imagine a storm passing through a forest, where some trees may lose branches but others remain standing strong, aided by the supportive network of fungi. This interconnectedness is vital for the survival of diverse plant communities, as it enhances their ability to withstand adversity. The contributions of mycorrhizal networks to ecosystem resilience are echoed in the work of scientists who have studied these relationships extensively. One such pioneer, Dr. David Reed, emphasized that the mycorrhizal partnership is crucial for plant success. His insights highlight the essential role of these networks in maintaining biodiversity and supporting the health of ecosystems. By fostering a sense of cooperation, mycorrhizal networks allow for a more resilient community of plants, capable of adapting to the unpredictability of their environment. As we consider the implications of mycorrhizal networks in our own lives, we might reflect on the choices we make regarding land use and agricultural practices. How can we harness the power of these networks to promote biodiversity in our gardens and farms? By prioritizing organic practices that support soil health, we can cultivate environments where mycorrhizal networks thrive. Imagine a garden where plants flourish not just individually, but as part of a cohesive community, their roots intertwined with the life-giving fungi that sustain them. In addition to agricultural benefits, the implications of mycorrhizal networks extend to conservation efforts. Protecting natural habitats where these networks exist is crucial for preserving biodiversity. Forests, grasslands, and wetlands all depend on the delicate balance established through mycorrhizal interactions. How can we advocate for the protection of these vital ecosystems? By raising awareness of the importance of mycorrhizal networks, we can inspire others to appreciate the intricate connections that sustain life on our planet. As we immerse ourselves in the wonders of mycorrhizal networks, it becomes evident that they serve as a vital link between plants and their environment. These networks promote not only the health of individual plants, but also the overall stability and resilience of ecosystems. In this interconnected web of life, every organism plays a crucial role, contributing to the beauty and complexity of the natural world. In moments of quiet reflection, we can visualize the thriving underground world that supports the plants we admire above ground. We can imagine the intricate filaments of fungi reaching out, connecting with roots, and facilitating a vibrant exchange of nutrients and information. This hidden realm invites us to appreciate the delicate balance of life and the interdependencies that sustain it. The journey through mycorrhizal networks opens our eyes to the unseen relationships that shape our ecosystems. As we cultivate a deeper understanding of these connections, we are reminded of the importance of nurturing the natural world. Let us embrace the wisdom of nature, celebrating the beauty of cooperation and the resilience it fosters in our ecosystems. Through this understanding, we can take meaningful steps towards preserving the delicate balance of life on Earth, ensuring that mycorrhizal networks continue to thrive for generations to come. Chapter 5. Mycorrhizal Networks and Ecosystem Restoration. In the delicate dance of ecosystem restoration, mycorrhizal fungi emerge as silent heroes, weaving their intricate networks into the very fabric of habitat recovery. Picture a landscape once ravaged by human activity or natural disasters, its soil stripped of vitality. Here, the potential for rebirth lies not just in the visible efforts of planting trees or shrubs, but in the unseen world beneath the surface. The application of mycorrhizal fungi in habitat restoration projects offers a beacon of hope, a natural remedy that breathes life back into struggling ecosystems. Imagine a barren landscape where parched earth and lifeless vegetation dominate the scene. In such places, the introduction of mycorrhizal fungi can be transformative. These fungi establish symbiotic relationships with the roots of plants, creating a vast underground network that enhances nutrient uptake and improves soil structure. This is not merely a theory. It is a practice that has been embraced by many restoration ecologists seeking to repair damaged habitats. One compelling application of mycorrhizal fungi has been observed in reforestation efforts. In areas where deforestation has led to soil degradation, the reintroduction of mycorrhizal fungi can significantly boost the survival and growth rates of newly planted trees. These fungi extend the roots of the plants, reaching deeper into the soil than the roots can alone. They draw in essential nutrients, such as phosphorus and nitrogen, making these vital elements accessible to the trees. As the trees thrive, they contribute to the recovery of the ecosystem, providing shade, habitat, and food for various wildlife. The benefits extend beyond the individual plants, as mycorrhizal networks promote resilience across the entire ecosystem. When trees are interconnected through these fungal networks, they can share resources and communicate stress signals, as discussed in previous chapters. This cooperation not only enhances individual plant health, but also fortifies the entire community against environmental stresses. The presence of mycorrhizae can lead to greater biodiversity, as diverse plant species benefit from the same fungal connections. Consider the story of a restoration project in a once thriving forest that had succumbed to logging and subsequent neglect. Here, restoration ecologists turn to mycorrhizal inoculants, introducing specific fungi into the soil before planting native tree species. The results were remarkable. Within just a few seasons, the re-established forest was not only visually stunning, but also biologically vibrant. The trees flourished, their roots intertwined with mycorrhizal networks, which enabled them to thrive where they might otherwise have struggled. This successful project illustrates the profound impact mycorrhizal fungi can have on ecosystem restoration. Soil remediation is another area where mycorrhizal fungi play a crucial role. Contaminated soils, often laden with heavy metals or persistent pollutants, pose a significant challenge for restoration efforts. Mycorrhizal fungi can help mitigate these issues by enhancing the degradation of contaminants and improving soil health. They can mobilize heavy metals, making them less toxic and more accessible for plant uptake. This process not only aids in the detoxification of the soil, but also contributes to the growth of plants that can further stabilize and enrich the ecosystem. The restoration of a wetland in a polluted area serves as an excellent example of this process. By incorporating mycorrhizal fungi into the restoration plan, scientists observed a marked improvement in plant growth and diversity. The fungi enabled the plants to thrive in the contaminated soil while also helping to break down pollutants. This harmonious interaction highlights the power of mycorrhizal networks in transforming degraded landscapes into thriving ecosystems once again. Despite the many benefits of using mycorrhizal fungi in restoration projects, challenges and considerations persist. One of the primary hurdles is the selection of the appropriate mycorrhizal species for specific ecosystems. Different plants have distinct mycorrhizal associations, and not all fungi are equally effective in every environment. This requires careful planning and research to ensure that the right fungi are chosen to complement the native flora of the restoration site. Additionally, the success of mycorrhizal strategies can be influenced by environmental factors such as soil type, moisture levels, and climate conditions. For example, in arid regions, the establishment of mycorrhizal networks can be hampered by insufficient water availability, limiting their effectiveness. Restoration practitioners must consider these variables and adapt their approaches accordingly. Moreover, the introduction of non-native mycorrhizal species can pose risks to local ecosystems. While some non-native fungi may thrive and support plant growth, they can also disrupt existing relationships within the ecosystem. This underscores the importance of a thorough understanding of local ecology when implementing mycorrhizal strategies. Yet the potential of mycorrhizal networks in ecosystem restoration is profound. As the understanding of these fungal allies deepens, so too does the appreciation for their role in fostering resilient ecosystems. The stories of successful restoration projects illuminate a path forward, one where cooperation and symbiosis reign supreme. As we reflect on the remarkable adaptability of mycorrhizal networks, we might ponder the interconnectedness of all living things. If fungi can bolster the resilience of ecosystems, what other hidden partnerships await discovery in the natural world? What lessons can we learn from these intricate relationships to inform our own practices in caring for the environment? In this ongoing journey of ecosystem restoration, the potential of mycorrhizal fungi inspires hope and ignites curiosity. As restoration efforts continue to unfold, the quiet yet powerful role of these fungi serves as a reminder of nature's wisdom. Their ability to connect, nurture, and heal speaks to a profound truth: that life is a web of interdependence, thriving through cooperation and shared resilience. As we explore further applications of mycorrhizal fungi in habitat restoration, it becomes clear that these remarkable organisms are not just supporting individual plants, they are revitalizing entire ecosystems. Their contributions are multifaceted, extending beyond mere nutrient exchange to encompass a range of ecological benefits. For instance, in arid regions where water is scarce, mycorrhizal fungi can play a critical role in improving water retention in the soil. By enhancing soil structure and creating channels for moisture retention, these fungi enable plants to access water more effectively, allowing life to flourish even in the most challenging environments. Imagine the resilience of a desert landscape, where the scorching sun beats down mercilessly. In such an environment, the presence of mycorrhizal fungi can transform the fate of the vegetation. Their networks act like a reservoir, capturing and holding water, which plants can tap into during dry spells. This not only supports the immediate flora, but also creates a microhabitat for various soil organisms, fostering a rich biodiversity. The interplay between the fungi and the plants can lead to a thriving ecosystem where life persists against the odds. Consider the transformative journey of a degraded pastureland. Here, restoration practitioners faced the daunting task of revitalizing the soil, which had been stripped of its nutrients due to years of overgrazing. By introducing a diverse mix of mycorrhizal fungi, they initiated a remarkable recovery. The fungi not only replenished the soil's nutrient content, but also improved its overall health and structure. As the pastureland began to flourish, it attracted a variety of wildlife, from insects to larger herbivores, creating a vibrant tapestry of life where there had once been desolation. The success stories of mycorrhizal applications extend to urban environments as well. Urbanization often leads to soil compaction and degradation, which can hinder plant growth and reduce biodiversity. By incorporating mycorrhizal fungi into urban landscaping projects, cities are beginning to experience a renaissance of green spaces. These fungi can enhance the health of urban trees and plants, making them more resilient to pollution and climate fluctuations. As urban forests thrive, they not only provide aesthetic benefits, but also contribute to cleaner air and improved overall well-being for city dwellers. Yet, while the potential of mycorrhizal fungi is immense, implementing these strategies is not without challenges. One significant consideration is the timing of inoculation. For instance, introducing mycorrhizal fungi too early or too late can affect their establishment and efficacy. Restoration practitioners must carefully time their interventions, ensuring that the fungi are introduced when conditions are most favorable for both the fungi and the host plants. This requires an understanding of the local climate and soil conditions, as well as the life cycles of both the plants and fungi involved. Moreover, the compatibility between specific plant species and mycorrhizal fungi can vary greatly. Not all plants form associations with all types of mycorrhizal fungi. Therefore, restoration efforts must prioritize the selection of appropriate fungal species that will partner well with the native flora of the restoration site. This necessitates extensive research and field trials to identify the most suitable combinations, a task that can be both labor-intensive and time-consuming. In addition to these biological considerations, there are socioeconomic factors that can impact the success of mycorrhizal strategies. Community involvement and education are vital components of any restoration project. Engaging local communities not only fosters a sense of ownership over restoration efforts, but also enhances the likelihood of long-term success. By sharing knowledge about the importance of mycorrhizal fungi and their role in ecosystem health, practitioners can inspire individuals to participate actively in restoration efforts, creating a collective commitment to nurturing the environment. Furthermore, funding and resources can pose significant challenges. Restoration projects often require substantial financial investment, and mycorrhizal inoculation, while effective, may not always be prioritized in funding allocations. Advocating for the inclusion of mycorrhizal strategies in restoration budgets is essential to ensure their implementation. As awareness of the ecological benefits of these fungi grows, it is hoped that funding bodies will recognize the value of investing in such natural solutions. The stories of success in habitat restoration through mycorrhizal networks are not merely isolated incidents. They illuminate a broader narrative of ecological recovery and resilience. Each project serves as a testament to the power of collaboration in nature, where interconnectedness leads to thriving ecosystems. The work of visionary ecologists and restoration practitioners highlights an emerging understanding of how to harness the potential of these fungal allies to restore balance to our planet. What, then, lies ahead for the future of restoration ecology? As we deepen our understanding of mycorrhizal networks, we may uncover even more innovative applications for these fungi. Could they play a role in combating climate change by enhancing carbon sequestration in restored landscapes? The possibilities are intriguing. By fostering robust mycorrhizal networks, we may not only aid in the recovery of damaged ecosystems, but also contribute to a healthier planet. In this unfolding narrative, the mycorrhizal fungi stand as silent yet steadfast partners in our quest for ecological restoration. Their ability to adapt and thrive, often in challenging conditions, serves as a reminder of nature's resilience. As we continue to explore the intricacies of these networks, we are compelled to acknowledge the wisdom embedded in the natural world, teaching us the importance of patience, cooperation, and respect for the intricate web of life that sustains us all. Chapter 6. The Role of Mycorrhizal Networks in Climate Regulation. In the vast, interconnected web of life beneath our feet, mycorrhizal networks play a profound role in regulating the climate. These intricate fungal systems offer a remarkable contribution to carbon sequestration, acting as both a sink and a source within the broader climate system. When we think about carbon sequestration, we often picture vast forests, their towering trees absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Yet, it is the fungi entwined with these trees, roots that play a pivotal role in locking away that carbon deep within the soil. Imagine the soil as a sponge, absorbing not just water but also carbon. As plants photosynthesize, they capture carbon from the air and convert it into organic matter. This process feeds the mycorrhizal fungi, which in turn facilitate the storage of carbon in the soil, creating a lasting legacy of environmental resilience. Research suggests that mycorrhizal fungi can enhance the sequestration of carbon significantly, with their hyphal networks extending far beyond the immediate root zone of plants. These networks not only capture carbon but also help stabilize soil organic matter, preventing the release of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane back into the atmosphere. This is particularly critical in the face of climate change, as it means that healthy mycorrhizal networks can act as buffers against the rising levels of these gases. Consider the implications of this. As we plant trees in reforestation efforts, we are not merely restoring greenery to our landscapes. We are, in fact, nurturing a hidden community of mycorrhizal fungi that will work tirelessly to sequester greenhouse gases and improve soil health. Notable pioneers in the field, such as Dr. Suzanne Simard, remind us of the intricate relationships that exist within ecosystems. She famously noted that trees communicate through their networks, sharing resources and information. This communication extends to the mycorrhizal networks that bind them, making the case for why these fungi must be at the forefront of our climate strategies. The impact of mycorrhizal networks on soil organic matter is equally compelling. Soil organic matter is a crucial component of healthy soils, serving as a reservoir of nutrients and a stabilizer for soil structure. Mycorrhizal fungi contribute to the formation of soil aggregates, which enhances water retention and prevents erosion. Picture a landscape where heavy rains might wash away topsoil. The presence of a robust network of mycorrhizal fungi can help to hold that soil together, allowing it to absorb and retain moisture rather than allowing it to be lost. Moreover, the contributions of these networks extend to greenhouse gas emissions, as they can help mitigate the release of harmful gases. For instance, in disturbed soils, the balance between carbon storage and release can be disrupted, leading to increased emissions. However, by enhancing soil health and stability, mycorrhizal fungi play a vital role in reducing these emissions. They create conditions that favor the formation of more stable organic matter, which is less likely to decompose rapidly and release carbon. As we consider the changing climate, resilience becomes a key theme. Mycorrhizal networks contribute significantly to the resilience of ecosystems, offering a buffer against environmental stresses. Imagine a forest facing increasing temperatures and prolonged droughts. The interconnectedness provided by mycorrhizal networks allows trees to share resources during times of stress. If one tree struggles due to a lack of water, others can send moisture through the fungal network, ensuring that the entire community thrives. even in adversity. Research has shown that ecosystems rich in mycorrhizal fungi are often more resilient to climate extremes. These networks help maintain plant health and vigor, which is essential for ecosystems facing the increasing pressures of climate change. The ability of mycorrhizal fungi to adapt to changing environmental conditions adds another layer of resilience to the ecosystems they inhabit. Studies indicate that certain mycorrhizal species can shift their metabolic pathways in response to environmental stressors, allowing them to continue supporting their plant partners in challenging circumstances. This resilience is not only crucial for individual plants, but for the entire ecosystem. The interconnected system of plants and fungi creates a buffer against disturbances, allowing ecosystems to recover more quickly from events such as drought, flooding, or pest infestations. Imagine a forest on the brink of collapse due to prolonged dry spells. In such a situation, the mycorrhizal networks can play a significant role in helping the ecosystem bounce back, providing vital support to both the flora and fauna that depend on it. The relationship between mycorrhizal fungi and climate adaptation strategies is a burgeoning field of research. Scientists are actively investigating how we can harness these networks to bolster our efforts in combating climate change. The potential for utilizing mycorrhizal fungi in agricultural systems is particularly promising. By promoting healthy mycorrhizal networks in our soils, we can improve crop resilience to climate variability, reduce the need for chemical fertilizers, and enhance soil health. Innovative approaches are being explored, such as inoculating soils with specific mycorrhizal fungi to enhance their benefits. These strategies have shown the potential to increase crop yields while simultaneously sequestering carbon and improving soil quality. The work of researchers in this field is shedding light on the importance of these fungi in sustainable agriculture, showing that integrating ecological principles can lead to more resilient food systems. As we reflect on the intricate role of mycorrhizal networks in climate regulation, we begin to understand the profound interconnectedness of life on Earth. The network of fungi beneath our feet is not just a support system for plants. It is a key player in the fight against climate change. In nurturing these networks, we are investing in a more sustainable future, one where ecosystems can thrive despite the challenges ahead. Imagine standing in a lush forest, the air cool and fragrant with the scent of damp earth and foliage. Beneath the surface, a vibrant community of mycorrhizal fungi is hard at work, weaving an intricate web that connects trees, shrubs, and grasses. This living network is not only a source of sustenance for the plants above, but also a guardian of our climate. In recognizing the significance of mycorrhizal networks, we take a step toward embracing a holistic approach to environmental stewardship, where every element of the ecosystem plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of life on our planet. The influence of mycorrhizal fungi extends far beyond mere nutrient exchange. They are pivotal players in the soil's capacity to sequester carbon. As these fungi form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, they facilitate not only the uptake of essential nutrients, but also the transformation of carbon compounds into stable forms within the soil matrix. The intricate processes through which this occurs are a testament to the resilience and adaptability of ecosystems. Imagine a thriving forest where sunlight filters through the leaves, illuminating the dance of life below the surface. Here, mycorrhizal fungi engage in a silent yet powerful ballet with plants, capturing carbon that would otherwise contribute to atmospheric warming. As organic matter decomposes in the soil, mycorrhizal fungi play a crucial role in the stabilization of carbon. Through their expansive network of hyphae, they bind soil particles together, fostering the creation of aggregates that protect carbon from rapid decomposition. This process not only enhances the soil structure but also contributes to a long-term carbon store, a crucial factor in the battle against climate change. Healthy soils enriched with mycorrhizal fungi can hold significantly more carbon, making them essential allies in our fight to mitigate greenhouse gas emissions. Equally important is the impact of mycorrhizal networks on soil organic matter. The presence of these fungi enhances the formation of humus, the organic component of soil that results from the decomposition of plant and animal material. Humus serves as a reservoir of nutrients and water, promoting plant growth and soil health. Picture a landscape where the soil, rich in organic matter, supports a diversity of life. This flourishing environment nurtures not only plants, but the myriad organisms that depend on them. In this ecosystem, the role of mycorrhizal fungi cannot be overstated. They are the custodians of soil health, ensuring that nutrients are available to sustain life. Research has indicated that soils with high levels of mycorrhizal activity can significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In particular, the presence of mycorrhizal fungi can inhibit the release of nitrous oxide, a potent greenhouse gas, by enhancing the efficiency of nitrogen uptake in plants. When plants have access to nitrogen through mycorrhizal networks, they are less likely to release excess nitrogen into the soil, where it can convert to nitrous oxide. This relationship underscores the importance of integrating mycorrhizal fungi into agricultural practices, where they can help build healthier soils that contribute to climate change mitigation. As we delve further into the realm of climate resilience, we find that mycorrhizal networks are indispensable in helping ecosystems adapt to changing environmental conditions. Healthy, interconnected networks foster biodiversity and allow for greater species resilience, which is vital in the face of climate extremes. Consider a scenario where a forest experiences a sudden increase in temperature or an unexpected drought. The mycorrhizal networks weave together the fates of countless plants, enabling them to share resources and information. Trees that may be thriving can support those struggling through the exchange of water and nutrients, creating a communal resilience that buffers against environmental stressors. Studies have shown that ecosystems with robust mycorrhizal networks are often more adept at coping with climate variability. For instance, during periods of drought, plants connected through these networks can exchange moisture, allowing those with deeper roots to share water with their shallower counterparts. This cooperative behavior illustrates the strength of interconnectedness in nature, as it fosters a community that thrives even when individual members face adversity. Furthermore, the adaptability of mycorrhizal fungi enhances the resilience of ecosystems. These fungi can adjust their metabolic pathways in response to environmental changes, allowing them to maintain their relationships with plants even under stress. This remarkable ability underscores the significance of mycorrhizal networks in climate adaptation strategies. Imagine a landscape where, despite the challenges posed by climate change, the interconnected web of life beneath our feet continues to flourish. Recent research highlights innovative approaches to harnessing the power of mycorrhizal networks in agriculture. By inoculating soils with specific mycorrhizal fungi, farmers can enhance crop resilience to climate variability while improving soil health. These methods not only support agricultural productivity, but also contribute to carbon sequestration, creating a sustainable cycle that benefits both the environment and food security. The potential for mycorrhizal fungi to reduce reliance on chemical fertilizers further emphasizes their role in promoting sustainable practices. The insights gained from ongoing research in this field are illuminating new pathways for climate adaptation. As scientists explore the myriad ways that mycorrhizal networks can bolster ecosystems, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of all life forms. The delicate balance maintained by these networks is a powerful reminder that nurturing the relationships between plants and fungi can lead to more resilient landscapes. Imagine wandering through a vibrant meadow, the air filled with the sweet scent of blooming wildflowers. Beneath your feet lies a bustling community of mycorrhizal fungi, working tirelessly to ensure the health and vitality of the plants above. This hidden world is not merely an accessory to life. It is a cornerstone of ecosystem stability, a silent guardian of our climate. In recognizing the profound role of mycorrhizal networks, we are encouraged to embrace a holistic approach to environmental stewardship, where every element of the ecosystem plays a critical role in sustaining the balance of life on our planet. The potential for mycorrhizal fungi to contribute to climate adaptation strategies is enormous. As we continue to explore their capabilities, we must consider how best to integrate these natural allies into our conservation efforts. By nurturing mycorrhizal networks, we not only enhance soil health and plant resilience, but also take a vital step toward ensuring a sustainable future for our ecosystems. Each interaction within this subterranean world is a reminder of the intricate ties that bind us all, encouraging us to step lightly and thoughtfully on the earth we share. Chapter 7. The Interconnectedness of Mycorrhizal Networks and Soil Health. In the heart of the soil, where life thrives in interconnected harmony, mycorrhizal networks form a vital link between fungi and the myriad soil microorganisms that together create a vibrant ecosystem. These relationships are complex and multifaceted, illustrating the profound interconnectedness that defines healthy soil. Imagine, if you will, a bustling city beneath the Earth's surface, where each organism plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of life. Bacteria, archaea, and protozoa mingle with mycorrhizal fungi, creating a rich microbiome that supports plant health and soil vitality. Mycorrhizal fungi are not solitary workers. They engage in a dynamic exchange with the soil microbiome, facilitating nutrient cycling and enhancing soil fertility. As these fungi extend their hyphae into the soil, they connect with various microorganisms, forming a web of life that supports the growth of plants. This network enables the transfer of nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus, which are crucial for plant development. The fungi obtain carbohydrates produced by the plants through photosynthesis in return. This partnership not only nourishes individual plants but also enriches the surrounding soil, fostering a thriving microbiome. Eminent soil ecologist Dr. Elaine Ingham once stated, "Soil is a living ecosystem, full of diverse organisms that interact with each other." This perspective underscores the idea that soil health is not solely reliant on chemical inputs, but rather on maintaining the delicate balance of life within the soil. The synergy between mycorrhizal fungi and soil microorganisms exemplifies this principle, as both parties work together to enhance nutrient availability and soil structure. The effects of mycorrhizae extend far beyond nutrient exchange. They also play a significant role in shaping soil structure. Picture the soil as a sponge, capable of holding water and nutrients. Mycorrhizal fungi contribute to this sponge-like quality by forming aggregates, small clumps of soil particles that provide stability and improve aeration. The hyphae of fungi bind soil particles together, creating a porous structure that allows water to infiltrate and be retained. This enhanced structure not only supports plant roots, but also promotes the movement of air and water through the soil, critical for sustaining a healthy ecosystem. Moreover, this improved soil structure has profound implications for fertility. Healthy soils rich in mycorrhizal networks can retain moisture and nutrients more effectively than degraded soils. As they increase the soil's organic matter content, they also enhance its fertility, creating an environment where plants can thrive. This is particularly important in agricultural settings, where healthy soils can lead to increased crop yields and reduced reliance on chemical fertilizers. In addition to fertility, mycorrhizal networks play a crucial role in erosion control and soil conservation. Consider a hillside where the roots of plants work in tandem with the hyphae of fungi to hold the soil in place. The extensive mycorrhizal networks spread out beneath the surface, creating a stabilizing effect that reduces the risk of erosion. The interconnectedness of root systems and fungal networks acts as a natural barrier against the forces of wind and water, protecting the soil from degradation. Erosion is a significant concern in many ecosystems, particularly in areas where vegetation has been stripped away. Without the protective embrace of plant roots and fungal networks, soil becomes vulnerable to erosion, leading to loss of topsoil and degradation of the land. The introduction of mycorrhizal fungi in these areas can help restore soil health, promoting the regrowth of vegetation and stabilizing the soil. As we reflect on the importance of maintaining healthy soil ecosystems, it becomes clear that the health of our planet is intricately tied to the well-being of its soil. Imagine the vast networks of life existing just beneath our feet, an unseen world that plays a pivotal role in supporting life above ground. Healthy soils are not merely a backdrop for plant growth. They are vibrant ecosystems teeming with life, essential for food production, water purification, and carbon sequestration. The interconnectedness of mycorrhizal networks and soil health highlights the need for stewardship and sustainable practices. In an age where soil degradation threatens food security and environmental balance, we must recognize the value of nurturing these underground ecosystems. As we cultivate our gardens, farms, and natural landscapes, we can support the health of mycorrhizal networks by adopting practices that enhance soil biodiversity. Promoting practices such as cover cropping and reduced tillage can help maintain the integrity of mycorrhizal networks. Cover crops provide a living root system that nourishes the soil microbiome while reducing erosion and enhancing soil structure. Reduced tillage minimizes disruption to the soil, allowing mycorrhizal fungi to thrive and continue their essential work in nutrient exchange and soil stabilization. In the quest for sustainable agriculture, understanding the role of mycorrhizal networks becomes paramount. These fungi are not just beneficial, they are essential allies in the effort to cultivate healthy soils that can sustain life for generations to come. As we learn more about their functions and benefits, we can better appreciate the delicate balance of life that exists beneath the surface. In this interconnected world, the health of mycorrhizal networks is a reflection of the overall vitality of soil ecosystems. They act as a barometer for soil health, indicating the presence of a robust microbiome and the ability to support plant life. By fostering these networks, we not only enhance the fertility of our soils, but also contribute to the resilience of ecosystems in the face of climate change and human impact. Thus, the relationship between mycorrhizal networks and soil health is not merely a scientific curiosity, it is a vital thread in the fabric of our planet's ecosystems. The delicate balance of life sustained by these networks reminds us of our responsibility to protect and nurture the soil. Through mindful practices and a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of life, we can foster thriving ecosystems that support both human and environmental well-being. As we continue to explore the unseen world beneath our feet, let us remember that every action we take has a ripple effect on the health of our soils and the ecosystems they support. The future of our planet hinges on our ability to recognize and respect the intricate relationships that exist within the soil, allowing us to cultivate a more sustainable and harmonious existence with the natural world. The relationship between mycorrhizal networks and soil microbiomes is a symphony of interactions that underscores the importance of these fungal systems in maintaining soil health. Envision a sophisticated community where each organism, from the tiniest bacterium to the largest fungal network, contributes to a collective well-being. Mycorrhizal fungi serve as a bridge, connecting various soil microorganisms and facilitating a diverse range of interactions that promote nutrient cycling and enhance soil resilience. The soil microbiome, with its rich array of bacteria, archaea, and fungi, thrives in the presence of mycorrhizal fungi. These fungi not only provide essential nutrients to plants, but also enhance the diversity of the microbial community. Imagine a bustling marketplace where different vendors offer their goods. In this scenario, the mycorrhizal fungi act as the central hub, allowing for the exchange of resources and information among various microbial inhabitants. This interaction fosters a more robust and resilient soil ecosystem, capable of withstanding environmental stressors such as drought or disease. Research shows that the presence of mycorrhizal networks can significantly influence the composition of the soil microbiome. These networks create microhabitats that support the growth of beneficial microorganisms, which in turn can suppress pathogenic species. This dynamic interplay is crucial for establishing a healthy soil ecosystem, where beneficial microbes outcompete harmful ones, leading to improved plant health and growth. The influence of mycorrhizal networks extends beyond nutrient exchange. They also play an essential role in soil structure and fertility. Picture the soil as a living organism, with mycorrhizal fungi acting as its circulatory system. The hyphae of these fungi penetrate the soil, creating a complex network of tunnels and channels that improve aeration and water infiltration. This enhanced structure allows roots to spread more easily, accessing vital resources while promoting healthy growth. As mycorrhizal fungi bind soil particles together, they form aggregates, which are clumps of soil that enhance stability and reduce erosion. This phenomenon is especially critical in agricultural settings, where the loss of topsoil can significantly impact crop yields. Imagine a field where the soil is held together by this intricate network, preventing erosion from heavy rains and wind. In contrast, a field devoid of such networks is vulnerable, its soil easily washed away, leading to degradation and decreased fertility. The role of mycorrhizal networks in erosion control cannot be overstated. These networks act as natural barriers, stabilizing soil and preventing the loss of vital nutrients. In areas where vegetation has been stripped away, the introduction of mycorrhizal fungi can help restore the balance, allowing plants to take root and establish themselves once more. This restoration is vital not only for the immediate area, but for wider ecosystems, where healthy soil contributes to biodiversity and resilience. As we explore the importance of maintaining healthy soil ecosystems, we uncover the intricate connections that underpin our environment. Healthy soils are not just a backdrop for agriculture. They are living entities that support a multitude of life forms. Imagine, if you will, the unseen world bustling beneath our feet, where every organism plays a role in nurturing the land. The significance of mycorrhizal networks extends to the very fabric of our ecosystems. They help regulate water cycles, improve nutrient cycling, and contribute to soil carbon storage. These processes are vital in combating climate change, as healthy soils can sequester carbon and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. By nurturing mycorrhizal networks, we bolster the Earth's capacity to absorb carbon, a crucial step in mitigating the impacts of climate change. The importance of maintaining healthy soil ecosystems cannot be overstated. As we face challenges such as soil degradation, climate change, and biodiversity loss, recognizing the value of mycorrhizal networks in promoting soil health becomes paramount. These networks are not merely a scientific curiosity. They represent a lifeline for our planet, supporting food production, clean water, and a stable climate. In our pursuit of sustainable practices, we must embrace methods that foster the growth of mycorrhizal fungi. Practices such as organic farming, crop rotation, and agroforestry can enhance the health of mycorrhizal networks, promoting biodiversity and resilience in our soils. Imagine a farm where crops thrive not just on chemical inputs, but through the natural synergy of life within the soil, creating a sustainable cycle of growth and nourishment. As we move forward, let us cultivate an understanding of the interconnectedness of mycorrhizal networks and soil health. This understanding invites us to reflect on our role as stewards of the land, encouraging us to adopt practices that promote the health of our soils and the ecosystems they support. The journey towards sustainable soil health is a path paved with respect for the intricate relationships that exist beneath the surface, reminding us of the responsibility we hold in nurturing the earth. In this vast tapestry of life, mycorrhizal networks stand as a testament to the power of collaboration and interconnectedness. They remind us that the health of our soils is intrinsically linked to the health of our planet. By fostering these networks, we not only enhance soil fertility and structure, but also contribute to the resilience of ecosystems, ensuring that they can withstand the challenges of a changing world. Through mindful cultivation and an appreciation of the unseen world around us, we can promote the vitality of mycorrhizal networks and, in turn, the health of our soil ecosystems. As we look to the future, let us strive to honor the intricate balance of life that exists beneath our feet, nurturing the very foundation of our existence. Chapter 8. Human Impacts on Mycorrhizal Networks. As we stand at the crossroads of nature and human influence, the effects of agriculture, pollution, and land use changes on mycorrhizal networks become increasingly apparent. These networks, once thriving under the surface, now face pressures that threaten their delicate balance and intricate connections. Imagine a lush garden, once vibrant with life, now diminished under the weight of human activity. The soil, once alive with the hum of mycorrhizal fungi weaving through the roots of plants, is now compromised, stripped of its vitality. Modern agricultural practices have led to significant shifts in these underground networks. The heavy use of chemical fertilizers disrupts the natural symbiosis between fungi and plant roots. Instead of fostering a rich environment where mycorrhizal fungi can thrive, these chemicals create a dependency that diminishes the fungi's role in nutrient uptake. Picture a field where crops rely on artificial inputs instead of the rich tapestry of soil life. This dependence not only impacts the health of the plants, but also the broader ecosystem that relies on these intricate connections for survival. Pollution, too, poses a formidable threat. Heavy metals and pesticides seep into the soil, creating toxic environments that can decimate mycorrhizal diversity. The fungi, essential for the health of many plants, struggle to survive in these contaminated spaces. Imagine the once vibrant mycorrhizal networks reduced to mere remnants, unable to function as they once did. The absence of these fungal connections leads to a cascading effect. Without their support, plants struggle to access vital nutrients, ultimately leading to declines in plant health and biodiversity. Land use changes, such as urbanization and deforestation, further sever these vital links. As forests are cleared and landscapes transformed, the mycorrhizal networks that once flourished are uprooted and fragmented. Picture the stark contrast between a thriving forest ecosystem and a barren landscape where the whispers of fungi are silenced. The connections that once allowed trees and plants to communicate and share resources are lost, leaving individual plants isolated and vulnerable. This decline in mycorrhizal diversity carries profound consequences. When these networks thin, so too does the resilience of ecosystems. Plants become less able to withstand environmental stressors, such as drought or disease. Imagine a community of trees standing tall, yet deeply vulnerable, as they face an uncertain future without the support of their underground allies. The loss of mycorrhizal diversity can lead to a reduction in overall plant diversity, as many species depend on these fungi for their survival. This interconnected web of life begins to unravel, threatening the stability of entire ecosystems. To mitigate these negative impacts, strategies must be employed that prioritize the health of mycorrhizal networks. One effective approach is the promotion of organic farming practices. By reducing chemical inputs and fostering biodiversity, farmers can create conditions conducive to the thriving of mycorrhizal fungi. Imagine a farm where crops are interplanted with cover crops and native species, enriching the soil and inviting fungi to flourish. This holistic approach not only enhances nutrient availability for plants, but also promotes healthier ecosystems. Restoration efforts also offer hope. Reintroducing mycorrhizal fungi into degraded landscapes can breathe new life into struggling ecosystems. Picture a barren field being transformed into a thriving habitat, where the careful introduction of mycorrhizal inoculants facilitates the regrowth of native plants. These efforts can help restore the intricate networks that support biodiversity and resilience in the face of environmental changes. Public awareness and conservation efforts play a crucial role in safeguarding mycorrhizal networks. Imagine communities coming together to understand the importance of these networks, championing their preservation and promoting sustainable practices. Education can empower individuals to make informed choices about land use and agriculture, fostering a collective commitment to protect the hidden wonders of the soil. Dr. Suzanne Simard, a prominent researcher in forest ecology, emphasizes the importance of understanding these networks, stating that, quote, "Forests are interconnected and interdependent systems." Her work showcases the intricate relationships that exist beneath the surface, underscoring the need for conservation and awareness. By fostering a deeper understanding of mycorrhizal networks, we can nurture a sense of stewardship, ensuring that these vital connections continue to thrive for generations to come. As we reflect on the human impacts on mycorrhizal networks, it becomes clear that our choices carry weight. Each decision we make, from the way we farm to how we utilize our land, echoes through the very fabric of these ecosystems. The challenge lies in recognizing the importance of these underground allies and committing to practices that promote their health and diversity. By doing so, we not only support the resilience of plants, but also secure the well-being of entire ecosystems. Imagine a world where the whispers of mycorrhizal networks reverberate through the soil, nurturing life and sustaining the balance of nature. In this vision, the interconnectedness of life thrives, creating a harmonious relationship between humanity and the earth. As we delve into the intricate relationship between human activities and mycorrhizal networks, it becomes evident that the health of these networks is intricately tied to agricultural practices that prioritize sustainability. When farms embrace crop rotations, intercropping, and reduced tillage, they foster an environment in which mycorrhizal fungi can thrive. Picture a landscape where diverse crops flourish side by side, each contributing to a vibrant ecosystem. This approach nurtures the soil, allowing mycorrhizal fungi to establish robust connections with a variety of plant roots, enhancing overall soil health and fertility. Yet, the impacts of human interference extend beyond the direct effects of agriculture. Urbanization alters natural landscapes, often leading to soil compaction, which restricts root growth and limits the expansion of mycorrhizal networks. Imagine a once bustling forest floor now replaced by concrete, where the rich interactions of fungi and plants are silenced. As cities expand, green spaces are diminished, resulting in fragmented habitats that isolate plant species from the fungal partners they depend upon. The loss of connectivity within these networks can have far-reaching consequences, reducing the resilience of urban ecosystems to pests, diseases, and climate fluctuations. Pollution, another byproduct of urban development, further exacerbates the decline of mycorrhizal diversity. Chemical runoff from agricultural fields and urban areas introduces a cocktail of pollutants into the soil, disrupting the delicate balance necessary for healthy fungal populations. Heavy metals, for example, can inhibit fungal growth and function, leading to a decline in their ability to support plant health. Picture a garden where vibrant flowers once bloomed, now stunted by toxic elements lurking in the soil. This scenario not only diminishes the beauty of the landscape but also threatens the very foundations of the ecosystem, disrupting the intricate exchanges that sustain plant life. As we consider the decline of mycorrhizal diversity, it becomes clear that the consequences are not limited to the fungal networks themselves, but ripple through entire ecosystems. When mycorrhizal populations dwindle, the benefits they provide to plants diminish significantly. Plants become less efficient at nutrient uptake, leading to weaker growth and increased vulnerability to environmental stressors. Imagine a field of crops, once vibrant and healthy, now struggling to thrive due to nutrient deficiencies and an inability to defend against diseases. The interconnectedness of life means that the decline of one species can ultimately lead to the decline of many, creating a cascade of challenges for biodiversity. The fragility of these networks underscores the urgency of implementing strategies to mitigate the negative impacts of human activities. One promising approach involves enhancing soil health through regenerative agricultural practices. By adopting techniques that promote soil biodiversity, such as cover cropping and organic amendments, farmers can create conditions that are more favorable for mycorrhizal fungi. These practices not only support the fungi but also improve soil structure and water retention, leading to healthier crops and more resilient ecosystems. Imagine a field that not only produces food but also fosters a thriving community of microorganisms, all working in harmony to sustain life. Additionally, rewilding efforts present an exciting opportunity to restore degraded landscapes and revive mycorrhizal networks. By allowing nature to reclaim areas previously disturbed by human activities, we can witness the resurgence of these vital networks. Picture a barren hillside transformed into a flourishing habitat, where native plants establish symbiotic relationships with mycorrhizal fungi, enriching the soil and enhancing biodiversity. This restoration not only benefits the plants, but also supports a myriad of other organisms, creating a balanced ecosystem that is capable of withstanding environmental changes. Public awareness and education are pivotal in driving conservation efforts aimed at protecting mycorrhizal networks. Communities that understand the significance of these underground allies are more likely to advocate for sustainable practices and support initiatives that promote biodiversity. Imagine local workshops where individuals gather to learn about the importance of mycorrhizal fungi, fostering a collective sense of responsibility for the health of the environment. This empowerment of communities can lead to meaningful changes in land use practices, ultimately benefiting both people and ecosystems alike. Dr. David Johnson, a notable figure in soil microbiology, once stated, "The biggest challenge is to get people to recognize the importance of the soil life that supports food systems." His words resonate deeply as we consider the invisible yet vital role mycorrhizal networks play in our daily lives. By fostering a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of life, we can inspire stewardship toward the soil and the organisms that inhabit it. In this journey toward understanding human impacts on mycorrhizal networks, we realize that our choices reverberate far beyond our immediate surroundings. Each action we take, from the way we manage land to how we engage with nature, influences the delicate balance of these networks. The path forward lies in embracing practices that honor the relationships we share with the natural world. Imagine a future where mycorrhizal networks thrive, supporting lush landscapes and diverse ecosystems, creating a legacy of resilience for generations to come. This vision, grounded in understanding and respect for the interconnectedness of life, can guide us toward a more harmonious coexistence with the Earth. The decline of mycorrhizal diversity is not just a statistic. It is a narrative of loss that weaves through the fabric of ecosystems. As we observe the thinning of these networks, we must confront the reality that the consequences extend far beyond the fungi themselves. They echo through the plant communities that rely on these relationships, creating a ripple effect that diminishes the resilience of entire ecosystems. Imagine a once vibrant meadow, bustling with wildflowers and grasses, now reduced to a sparse collection of struggling species, each one fighting for survival in an increasingly hostile environment. This loss is particularly concerning when we consider the role of mycorrhizal fungi in promoting plant health and biodiversity. As mycorrhizal diversity declines, the ability of plants to adapt to environmental stressors diminishes. They become more susceptible to diseases and pests, which can lead to a cascade of failures within the ecosystem. Imagine a forest where the majestic oak trees, once towering and robust, begin to falter under the weight of disease, their roots unable to access the nutrients and water they so desperately need. The vitality of one species can influence the well-being of many, and as these connections weaken, the entire ecosystem risks collapse. To combat these detrimental trends, it is crucial to implement strategies that bolster mycorrhizal health. One such strategy is the use of diverse planting schemes that incorporate a variety of species, allowing for a rich tapestry of mycorrhizal relationships to develop. Picture a landscape where native plants and agricultural crops coexist harmoniously, each contributing to a vibrant web of life. This diversity not only enhances the resilience of individual plants, but also fosters a more stable ecosystem that can better withstand the pressures of climate change and human activity. Another vital approach is the restoration of natural habitats that support mycorrhizal networks. The practice of creating buffer zones around agricultural fields and urban areas can significantly enhance the health of surrounding ecosystems. Imagine a thriving riparian zone, teeming with native flora, acting as a sanctuary for mycorrhizal fungi to flourish. These buffer zones serve as critical habitats, offering refuge for diverse plant and fungal species, while also providing essential ecosystem services, such as water filtration and erosion control. Awareness and education are paramount in driving the conservation of mycorrhizal networks. Engaging communities and understanding the vital role these fungi play in our ecosystems can inspire collective action. Imagine children in a schoolyard learning about the invisible world beneath their feet, discovering the connections between plants and fungi that sustain life. This knowledge can empower individuals to advocate for sustainable practices and to support policies that protect these critical networks. Prominent mycologist Dr. Merlin Sheldrake, in his exploration of fungal networks, highlights the profound interconnectedness of life. He reminds us that we are all entangled in the web of life. This perspective invites us to reflect on our own roles within these networks and encourages a sense of stewardship towards the natural world. As we recognize the importance of mycorrhizal networks, we begin to understand that the preservation of these relationships is essential not just for the health of our ecosystems, but for our own survival. Ultimately, the journey toward mitigating the impacts of human activities on mycorrhizal networks is a shared responsibility. It calls for collaboration among scientists, farmers, urban planners, and communities alike. Together, we can create a future where mycorrhizal networks thrive, enriching the soil and fostering resilient ecosystems. Imagine a world where the whispers of fungi and plants harmonize, creating a symphony of life that sustains not only the environment but the very fabric of human existence. This vision is within reach if we commit to nurturing these vital connections and recognizing their inherent value in the intricate web of life. Chapter 9. Future Directions in Mycorrhizal Research. In the ever-evolving landscape of mycorrhizal research, the dawn of emerging technologies illuminates paths previously uncharted. Imagine a world where the intricate web of mycorrhizal networks, often hidden from view, is laid bare before our eyes, revealing the secrets of its complex interactions. Advanced imaging techniques, such as high-resolution magnetic resonance imaging and electron microscopy, allow scientists to visualize the delicate structures of mycorrhizal fungi and their connections with plant roots in unprecedented detail. These technologies serve as windows into the underground world, providing insights that were once merely speculative. Consider the potential of molecular tools, such as metagenomics, which enable researchers to analyze the genetic material of entire communities of soil organisms simultaneously. Through this lens, we can explore the diversity of mycorrhizal fungi, uncovering the hidden players within the network that contribute to ecosystem health. By understanding which species dominate specific environments, scientists can begin to unravel the nuances of these relationships, offering a clearer picture of how mycorrhizal fungi adapt to varying soil conditions and plant communities. In addition, the integration of remote sensing technology with ecological modeling presents exciting opportunities. This combination allows researchers to monitor changes in vegetation health and soil moisture content across vast landscapes, linking these observations to underlying mycorrhizal networks. Imagine how this could transform our approach to managing ecosystems. By understanding the interplay between environmental factors and mycorrhizal dynamics, we can make more informed decisions in conservation and restoration efforts. As we look toward the horizon, the applications of mycorrhizal research in sustainable agriculture and forestry are vast and promising. Imagine farmers harnessing the power of these underground allies to enhance crop productivity while minimizing chemical inputs. By inoculating seeds with mycorrhizal fungi, farmers can create conditions that boost nutrient uptake, leading to healthier plants that are more resilient to stress. This approach not only has the potential to improve yields, but also to foster soil health, as the fungi contribute to the structure and fertility of the soil over time. Consider the implications for forestry as well. In reforestation efforts, the principles of mycorrhizal symbiosis can be applied to cultivate native tree species that thrive in partnership with local mycorrhizal fungi. This strategy not only supports biodiversity, but also strengthens ecosystem resilience, allowing forests to better withstand the challenges posed by climate change. The integration of mycorrhizal fungi into sustainable forestry practices promises to enhance carbon sequestration, ultimately contributing to climate regulation. The role of citizen science in mycorrhizal research is equally vital and transformative. Imagine individuals walking through forests, gardens, and fields, equipped with simple tools to collect soil samples and observe the world around them. As they engage with their environment, they contribute valuable data to the broader scientific community. Citizen scientists can assist researchers in mapping mycorrhizal fungi distribution, sharing their findings through smartphone applications and online platforms. This participatory approach not only fosters a deeper connection between people and nature, but also accelerates our understanding of mycorrhizal networks on a global scale. The enthusiasm of citizen scientists can be infectious, as they share their experiences and discoveries with friends and family, creating a ripple effect of awareness and education. In this way, the public becomes an integral part of the scientific conversation, bridging the gap between academia and the community. This collaboration can spark innovative ideas and inspire the next generation of researchers dedicated to exploring the hidden wonders of the soil. As we ponder the future of mycorrhizal research, we cannot help but speculate on the discoveries that lie ahead. What new species of mycorrhizal fungi will be uncovered? How might these fungi evolve to adapt to changing environmental conditions? The ecological implications of these inquiries are profound, as each discovery holds the potential to reshape our understanding of ecosystem dynamics. Imagine a world where we can predict how mycorrhizal networks will respond to climate shifts or land use changes. By blending ecological modeling with experimental research, scientists can simulate the effects of various scenarios, allowing us to anticipate outcomes before they occur. This foresight could revolutionize our approach to conservation, enabling proactive measures that safeguard vital ecosystems. The exploration of mycorrhizal networks also invites us to consider their role in human health. With the growing interest in the microbiome of not only soil but also the human body, the connections between these systems become increasingly fascinating. Could the compounds produced by mycorrhizal fungi hold medicinal properties that benefit human health? As researchers continue to investigate these possibilities, the intersection of mycorrhizal research and human health may yield unexpected insights, potentially leading to new treatments and therapies. Furthermore, the implications of mycorrhizal networks extend beyond immediate ecological concerns. As we face challenges such as food security and climate change, the knowledge gained from mycorrhizal research can inform sustainable practices that nourish both people and the planet. By recognizing the importance of these networks, we can develop agricultural systems that work in harmony with nature rather than in opposition to it. In this unfolding narrative of mycorrhizal research, we find ourselves on the precipice of discovery, with each step forward revealing new layers of complexity and wonder. The journey ahead is illuminated by the potential of emerging technologies, the collaboration of citizen scientists, and the promise of sustainable applications in agriculture and forestry. As we envision the future, we embrace the possibilities that lie within the soil, waiting for us to uncover their secrets and harness their power for the benefit of all living beings. The unfolding narrative of mycorrhizal research is not just a story of fungi and plants. It is a journey into the future of our ecological stewardship. As we explore the potential of mycorrhizal networks, we must also consider the profound implications of their disruption and restoration. By embracing innovative technologies, we can not only advance our understanding of these networks, but also foster resilience in agricultural and natural ecosystems alike. Imagine the possibilities as scientists harness advancements in artificial intelligence and machine learning to analyze vast datasets gathered from mycorrhizal studies. These technologies can sift through complex interactions within soil communities, identifying patterns that were previously obscured. For example, algorithms could help pinpoint the specific conditions under which certain mycorrhizal species thrive, revealing optimal strategies for enhancing crop resilience in the face of climate variability. This synergy between traditional ecological research and cutting-edge technology could lead to breakthroughs that transform agricultural practices. Moreover, the use of drones equipped with advanced sensors offers an aerial perspective on the health of ecosystems. These drones can monitor plant health, soil moisture, and overall landscape changes, effectively mapping the distribution of mycorrhizal networks across various terrains. Picture a farmer utilizing this technology to assess the vitality of their soil and crops, making informed decisions that promote both productivity and ecological integrity. The integration of such tools in agricultural settings can deepen our understanding of the reciprocal relationships between plants and fungi, ultimately leading to sustainable practices that enhance food security. In parallel, the role of citizen science in mycorrhizal research presents a unique opportunity for community engagement. Citizen scientists, equipped with the right tools and knowledge, can contribute to large-scale studies that might otherwise be unattainable for individual researchers. Imagine a network of enthusiasts across the globe documenting their findings on mycorrhizal diversity in backyards, parks, and wild spaces. Their contributions can create a rich database, illuminating how different environments influence fungal communities and their interactions with plants. Organizations and universities are already leveraging this enthusiasm, creating platforms that invite individuals to participate in meaningful research. As they share their observations through mobile applications, they add to a growing repository of information that scientists can analyze. This collaboration fosters a sense of stewardship, empowering individuals to take an active role in the health of their local ecosystems. Looking ahead, the potential applications of mycorrhizal research in combating global challenges cannot be overstated. With increasing concerns about food security and sustainable land use, the insights gained from understanding these networks can inform policies that promote ecological resilience. By recognizing the interconnectedness of soil health, plant productivity, and climate stability, we can shift our focus toward regenerative practices that enhance the vitality of ecosystems. Imagine agricultural systems that integrate mycorrhizal fungi as standard practice rather than an afterthought. This paradigm shift could lead to a future where farmers rely less on synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, instead nurturing a thriving underground network that supports plant health. The implications for soil carbon sequestration are equally compelling. Healthier soils can store more carbon, thereby playing a vital role in climate change mitigation. As we ponder the unfolding discoveries within mycorrhizal networks, we are reminded of the intricate tapestry of life that exists beneath our feet. Each new finding brings forth questions about the ecological roles of previously unknown fungal species and their potential contributions to ecosystem services. What secrets do these undiscovered fungi hold? How might they influence the resilience of ecosystems under stress? The ecological implications of mycorrhizal research extend beyond our immediate understanding, reaching into the realms of conservation and environmental policy. By prioritizing the health of mycorrhizal networks, we can enhance biodiversity and ecosystem functioning. A thriving network of fungi fosters a diverse plant community, which in turn supports a variety of animal life, creating a balanced and resilient ecosystem. Moreover, as climate conditions continue to shift, understanding how mycorrhizal fungi adapt and respond to these changes becomes critical. Future research may reveal how these fungi evolve in response to environmental stressors, potentially offering insights into resilience mechanisms that could be harnessed in agricultural practices. The intersection of mycorrhizal networks and human health is also an area ripe for exploration. As we delve into the compounds produced by mycorrhizal fungi, we may uncover new avenues for medicinal applications. Imagine a future where the natural products of these fungi contribute to pharmaceutical breakthroughs, offering new treatments for a range of ailments. In this vibrant landscape of possibility, we find ourselves at a crucial juncture, where the future of mycorrhizal research holds the potential to reshape not only our understanding of ecosystems, but also our relationship with the natural world. As we continue to explore these hidden realms, we remain poised to unlock the secrets of life beneath the soil, fostering a deeper connection to the intricate web of existence that sustains us all. The horizon of mycorrhizal research is expansive, filled with possibilities that beckon our curiosity. As we explore the intricate connections within ecosystems, we also find a profound opportunity to deepen our understanding of the symbiotic relationships that underpin life on Earth. This journey invites us to reflect on the delicate balance of nature and the pivotal role that mycorrhizal networks play in sustaining it. Imagine the potential breakthroughs that lie ahead in understanding the evolutionary adaptations of mycorrhizal fungi. These organisms have existed for millions of years, evolving alongside plants in response to shifting environments. What if future studies reveal how specific fungi have adapted to thrive in extreme conditions, such as arid deserts or nutrient-deficient soils? Each discovery could illuminate new pathways for enhancing agricultural resilience in the face of climate challenges. The exploration of mycorrhizal networks may also unveil the intricate relationships between fungi and other soil microorganisms. Picture a bustling community where bacteria, archaea, and other fungi interact with mycorrhizal species, creating a dynamic ecosystem that supports plant health. Understanding these interactions could revolutionize our approach to soil management and fertilization, leading to more holistic agricultural practices that respect the complexities of the soil microbiome. As we envision the future of mycorrhizal research, we might also consider how these networks can inform urban ecology. Cities, often referred to as concrete jungles, present unique challenges and opportunities for integrating natural systems into urban design. By harnessing the principles of mycorrhizal networks, urban planners could develop green spaces that mimic natural ecosystems. Imagine parks and gardens where plants are inoculated with mycorrhizal fungi, enhancing their growth and resilience amid urban stressors. This approach could transform cities into vibrant, biodiverse habitats, providing both ecological benefits and improved quality of life for residents. Equally intriguing is the potential for mycorrhizal fungi to play a role in bioremediation efforts. These fungi possess the ability to break down pollutants and improve soil quality. Future research may uncover methods to utilize mycorrhizal networks in cleaning up contaminated sites, restoring them to health. This dual purpose of supporting plant life while rehabilitating degraded environments speaks to the resilience of nature and our ability to work alongside it for restoration. As we contemplate the future trajectory of mycorrhizal research, we find ourselves pondering the impact of technology on our understanding of these networks. With advancements in data collection and modeling, researchers can now analyze vast data sets to reveal patterns and trends that were once invisible. Imagine the potential of crowdsourced data from citizen scientists, combined with sophisticated algorithms that identify correlations between mycorrhizal diversity and ecosystem health. Such collaborations could lead to new insights that guide conservation strategies and foster a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of life. In this unfolding narrative, we are reminded that the future of mycorrhizal research is not solely about scientific discovery, it is also about fostering a sense of stewardship for our planet. By engaging the public in the exploration of these networks, we can cultivate a community of informed advocates for soil health and biodiversity. This collective awareness has the potential to drive policy changes that prioritize ecological resilience and sustainability. As we stand at this crossroads, we are invited to imagine a world where the knowledge gleaned from mycorrhizal research informs not just academic discourse, but also everyday practices. Picture a society that embraces regenerative agriculture, where farmers and consumers alike recognize the value of nurturing soil ecosystems. This shift could lead to food systems that are not only productive, but also restorative, enhancing the health of both people and the planet. The future of mycorrhizal research is a tapestry woven with threads of innovation, collaboration, and reverence for the natural world. Each new revelation holds the promise of expanding our understanding of life beneath the surface and our place within it. As we embark on this journey, we carry with us a sense of wonder and responsibility, recognizing that the secrets of mycorrhizal networks are not just keys to scientific advancement, but also pathways to a more harmonious existence with the planet we call home. Chapter 10: Embracing Mycorrhizal Networks for Ecosystem Health. Beneath the forest canopy, where sunlight filters softly through the leaves, mycorrhizal networks pulse with life, weaving an intricate web that supports the very fabric of our ecosystems. These networks serve as a vital lifeline, nurturing not only individual plants but entire communities by enhancing their resilience and promoting biodiversity. The fungi, with their delicate hyphal threads, create connections that allow plant species to flourish, sharing nutrients and water in a harmonious exchange. This ecological relationship fosters a balance that is essential for the health of our planet. The ecological roles of mycorrhizal networks extend far beyond mere nutrient exchange. They improve soil structure, increase water retention, and enhance the overall health of the ecosystem. Imagine a lush meadow where a diversity of flowers bloom, each supported by the extensive underground network of fungi that connects them. This network allows plants to communicate and share resources, creating a robust community that can withstand the challenges posed by changing climates and environmental stresses. The rich biodiversity, supported by these networks, not only benefits individual species, but also contributes to the stability and resilience of entire ecosystems. As we consider the importance of mycorrhizal networks, we must also recognize the urgent need to integrate this knowledge into conservation efforts. Protecting these underground wonderlands is crucial for maintaining ecosystem health. Conservationists and ecologists alike are realizing that the health of our forests, grasslands, and wetlands hinges on the integrity of these mycorrhizal connections. By understanding and valuing the role of fungi in our ecosystems, we can create more effective conservation strategies that prioritize the preservation of these networks. What does it mean to embrace mycorrhizal knowledge in our conservation practices? It calls for a shift in perspective, recognizing the interconnectedness of all living beings. When we focus solely on the visible aspects of ecosystems, we overlook the hidden networks that sustain them. By incorporating mycorrhizal principles into land management and restoration efforts, we can foster healthier environments that support plant diversity and resilience. This approach has the potential to transform the way we view ecosystems, from isolated entities to interconnected communities thriving in symbiosis. The call to action is clear. We must protect fungal biodiversity. Just as we cherish the diversity of plant and animal life, we must also advocate for the myriad fungal species that play essential roles in our ecosystems. Each species of mycorrhizal fungi has unique characteristics and contributions, and their loss can have cascading effects on ecosystem health. Imagine a world where the vast networks of fungi are diminished, where plants struggle to access nutrients and communicate with one another. This scenario is not far-fetched. Human activities, including habitat destruction and pollution, threaten these vital organisms. In our quest for a sustainable future, we must envision a world where mycorrhizal fungi are celebrated and protected. Picture landscapes alive with the vibrant interactions between plants and fungi, where restoration efforts prioritize the reintroduction of these essential partners. Sustainable agricultural practices that embrace the principles of mycorrhizal networks can lead to healthier soils, reduced reliance on chemical fertilizers, and increased resilience to climate change. As we move forward, we have the opportunity to redefine our relationship with the natural world, fostering an understanding that deepens our appreciation for the unseen connections that sustain us. Mycorrhizal networks remind us that we are part of a larger ecosystem, one that thrives on cooperation and interdependence. Together, we can cultivate a future that honors these relationships, creating a legacy of health and vitality for generations to come. Each time we step into nature, we are reminded of the intricate beauty that lies beneath our feet. The soft rustle of leaves overhead, the earthy scent of soil, and the whispers of life in the underbrush all point to an unseen world thriving in harmony. By embracing the knowledge of mycorrhizal networks, we take a step toward a more sustainable and interconnected existence. The journey toward ecological health is not just the responsibility of scientists and conservationists. It is a shared endeavor that calls upon all of us to be stewards of our environment. What does this stewardship look like in practice? It begins with education and awareness, helping individuals understand the importance of fungi in the ecosystem. Community engagement and conservation efforts can lead to the protection of local habitats, ensuring that mycorrhizal networks remain intact. Imagine schools teaching children about the wonders of mycorrhizal fungi, inspiring a new generation to appreciate the hidden intricacies of nature. We can also advocate for policies that promote the conservation of fungal biodiversity, recognizing its critical role in supporting healthy ecosystems. This may include the establishment of protected areas where mycorrhizal networks can flourish, free from the pressures of urban development and agricultural intensification. As we take these steps, we contribute to a vision of a world where every organism, visible or hidden, plays a pivotal role in the health of our planet. In this vision, the landscape is rich with life, where the vibrant colors of wildflowers dance in the breeze, nourished by the unseen connections of mycorrhizal networks. Forests stand tall, their roots intertwined with the fungal threads that weave through the soil, creating a symphony of life that resonates with resilience. The future is bright when we embrace the knowledge of mycorrhizal networks, recognizing their vital contributions to ecosystem health. By protecting these networks, we not only safeguard the fungi themselves, but also the intricate web of life that depends on them. This interconnectedness serves as a powerful reminder of our place in the natural world, urging us to act with intention and care. Imagine walking through a thriving landscape, where the air is filled with the sounds of life, and the soil beneath your feet is alive with activity. Each step you take is a reminder of the delicate balance that sustains us all. By embracing the role of mycorrhizal fungi, we can cultivate a future that honors this balance, ensuring that the beauty of nature continues to inspire and nourish generations to come. In this journey, we are reminded of the words of a great ecologist who once said that we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. This borrowing comes with a responsibility to protect and nurture the ecosystems that sustain us. The legacy of mycorrhizal networks invites us to engage in this stewardship, fostering a world where every thread, every connection, is valued and preserved. As we envision a sustainable future, the symbiosis between fungi and plants becomes a guiding principle, illustrating the beauty of cooperation over competition. This harmonious relationship offers hope and inspiration, urging us to embrace the interconnectedness of all life. The journey ahead is filled with possibilities, driven by our collective commitment to protect the delicate balance of nature and the hidden wonders that lie beneath the surface. As we immerse ourselves further into the rich narrative of mycorrhizal networks, it becomes essential to grasp their ecological roles within the larger context of our planet's health. These underground networks not only facilitate nutrient exchange, but also underpin the intricate relationships that define ecosystem dynamics. Picture a forest after a heavy rain, where the ground is alive with the sound of life. Beneath the surface, mycorrhizal fungi are hard at work, absorbing excess water and nutrients, preventing soil erosion, and helping to filter pollutants. This vital function supports the stability of the ecosystem, ensuring that plants can thrive and contribute to the air we breathe and the water we drink. In our quest for ecological balance, recognizing the importance of integrating mycorrhizal knowledge into conservation efforts is paramount. This integration means taking deliberate actions to safeguard these networks as we design conservation strategies. Imagine a reforestation project where the planting of trees is coupled with the inoculation of mycorrhizal fungi. This approach enhances the survivability of saplings, allowing them to establish roots more quickly and access essential nutrients. Such methods not only boost the health of individual plants, but also contribute to the resilience of the entire ecosystem. Moreover, the conservation of mycorrhizal fungi requires a shift in how we perceive ecosystems. We must move beyond viewing them as a collection of isolated entities, and instead embrace the understanding that they are interconnected communities. This perspective encourages us to protect entire ecosystems, rather than focusing solely on individual species. By fostering environments where mycorrhizal networks can flourish, we are investing in the health of our planet. Consider the actions that we can take to protect fungal biodiversity. This begins with supporting local initiatives that focus on preserving natural habitats, promoting organic farming practices, and reducing the use of harmful chemicals that disrupt mycorrhizal relationships. Imagine communities coming together to restore degraded lands, planting native flora that naturally partners with local fungi, and creating a flourishing landscape that supports both biodiversity and human well-being. Our vision for a sustainable future must include a commitment to understanding and valuing the role of mycorrhizal fungi in climate regulation. As we face the challenges of climate change, these fungi can help mitigate some of its effects by enhancing soil carbon storage and improving ecosystem resilience. Envision a world where farmers utilize mycorrhizal inoculants, leading to reduced fertilizer use and healthier crops that can better withstand extreme weather conditions. This shift not only benefits the environment, but also promotes food security in a time of uncertainty. Furthermore, as we engage with the concept of mycorrhizal networks, we should also reflect on our own actions and their impact on these vital systems. Each choice we make, from the products we consume to the landscapes we cultivate, influences the health of mycorrhizal networks. By choosing to support sustainable practices, we contribute to the preservation of these life-sustaining connections. Visualize the possibilities as we forge a future where mycorrhizal fungi are recognized not as mere background players, but as fundamental architects of ecological health. This vision includes fostering education and awareness, ensuring that future generations understand the significance of these hidden networks. Schools can integrate lessons about mycorrhizal fungi into their curricula, inspiring students to become stewards of the environment. Imagine children excitedly learning about these organisms, embarking on nature walks to discover the connections between fungi and plants, and carrying this knowledge into their adult lives. As we stand at this pivotal juncture, the call to action resonates with urgency. The protection of fungal biodiversity is not just an environmental imperative. It is a moral obligation. The loss of mycorrhizal fungi could lead to a cascade of consequences that reverberate throughout ecosystems, affecting everything from plant productivity to animal populations that depend on healthy flora. Our interconnectedness with these organisms highlights the delicate balance of life on Earth, urging us to act with intention and foresight. Imagine a thriving ecosystem where the diversity of mycorrhizal fungi is celebrated, where communities engage in practices that honor the intricate relationships that sustain life. This vision is not merely a dream. It is a tangible goal that requires collective effort and commitment. As we protect and restore these networks, we lay the groundwork for a healthier planet, one that nurtures all forms of life. In our journey toward this sustainable future, we must remain vigilant and proactive, advocating for policies that support the conservation of mycorrhizal fungi and their habitats. This might include creating protected areas, implementing land management strategies that prioritize fungal health, and conducting further research into the benefits of mycorrhizal networks in various ecosystems. The future of our planet rests in our hands, and every action we take can contribute to the preservation of these vital connections. As we envision this interconnected world, we are reminded that we share this planet with a multitude of species, each playing a role in the grand design of life. The mycorrhizal networks beneath our feet serve as a poignant reminder of the unseen forces that sustain us, urging us to embrace a more holistic understanding of our relationship with the natural world. Together, we can build a future where the beauty and resilience of nature are cherished and protected, ensuring the health of our ecosystems for generations to come. The story of mycorrhizal networks is not just a tale of fungi and plants. It is a narrative of hope, resilience, and the power of cooperation. Let us embrace this story as we take meaningful steps toward nurturing the earth, recognizing that in the grand tapestry of life, every thread is important, and every connection matters. What legacy will we choose to leave behind? The answer lies in our willingness to protect and celebrate the hidden wonders that sustain us all.